This broadcast of Oakwood School basketball is brought to you by Oakwood School. Learn all about us at oakwoodway.org. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/camp for all the details. Straight Sports. Custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more.
I was involved in quite a few extracurriculars during my time at Oakwood. I was vice president of Model UN. I was part of the stock market club. I was involved with Interact for a few years at the beginning. I was on the yearbook committee for 3 semesters, and I played soccer and tennis for 3 years at Oakwood. So taking part in all of those extracurriculars was really fun for me. I don't think I would have had the opportunity to do that at any other school.
I think one of the most valuable things I found at Oakwood is just sort of like the ability to kind of explore and just be like kind of the agent of your own education. That sounds cliche, but basically just like if there's anything that you wanted to do or to learn about, like the whole community, like other students and teachers, they would just be really encouraging.
And the opportunities that Oakwood gives students that I couldn't find at any other school were really the advanced placement program. There were so many opportunities for me to expand my horizons and go into fields that I really wanted to explore and get that credit for college before I even started university.
And that's so formative in high school when you're thinking about your identity and who you are and what you want to do in the future. And I think a lot of schools don't take that into account.
I would say that one of the benefits of Oakwood is that it's a very resourceful school and campus. So one thing that the faculty does is they make sure that you are aware of all the resources that they have for you, whether it be for college, whether it be for clubs, or even like trying to plan what classes you want for the next year. They're really good about just making sure you are well informed.
Because Oakwood gave me so many opportunities to do so many things that I really felt like I did stand out compared to some other applicants who in other schools may have just focused on their academics or focused on a sport, or I kind of branched off and really learned what I cared about and really got to understand many different areas of learning.
I believe Oakwood made me the best well-rounded applicant I possibly could be. The combination of great academics offered at Oakwood, but also the ability to get involved with a wide variety of activities, clubs, sports, and service opportunities made me the best person I could going into the college application process.
The college preparation process is really thorough. They have all sorts of different resources out there for you.
My college counselor really helped encourage me. He was like, oh, I think that this place would be a great fit for you and then you should definitely apply. So he really helped me. He encouraged me to sort of like put my heart, like put my all out into like the application, and I'm super grateful for that.
Oakwood is extremely integrated. Our English teacher, not only would he help take in our essays and check them, our rough drafts for his class, but he would also take in our college application essays and check those for us.
I'm really thankful that in high school I had such great preparation that in college I succeeded so well. I finished undergrad in 3.5 years, so if that could speak for anything, it's more like a combination of how Oakwood prepared me and my drive and passion for education.
I think my favorite part of going to Oakwood was being able to build such close relationships with my teachers. I think that's really helped me coming into college, of not being afraid of my professors, but being able to rely on them as a support and an encouragement.
Being at Oakwood, it's really easy to just walk in and talk to any teacher. And I do the same thing here at UCI, to the point where in lecture now, professors will look at me for confirmation, like, is the class confused? Are they not? Am I confused? Because they recognize my face.
I wake up every morning and I'm really excited to come to school and learn new things.
Classes are challenging, but the faculty is always ready to help you with any problems you have.
All the teachers are really fun and cool, and they give such interesting and cool projects to do.
What makes Oakwood special is that we have a nice theater program.
Oakwood is full of so many talented people and so many supportive teachers that really try to build you up to be the best you can be.
I love Oakwood because of all of its fun activities like Spirit Week and the Freedom Festival.
We help them to be brave and to take chances, and we help them to be their true selves.
The growth and transformation of the school over the last 19 years has been incredible.
I don't think there's any other school I love more than this school.
The sky's the limit for them. They could do whatever they want, and we're here to support them.
My classmates are going to be the leaders of our generation.
Hello and welcome to Oakwood High School, home of the Hawks, where the Christopher Cougars, coming all the way from Gilroy, are here to play against not only just the JV team, but also varsity back-to-back here on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Levi Flores along with Devin Nye, and we are set for a great 4 quarters of basketball here for JV. Starting lineup for the Oakwood Hawks, we have number 3, Tyson Williams, number 22, Andy Nguyen, number 1, Arjan Sethi, number 10, Aman Rajans, and number 11, Andrew Milius. The Cougars will start off with the ball, and a corner 3 is up on its way and no good, but the Cougars starting off strong with an offensive rebound. The other end of the court, the Christopher Cougars, we have number 1, Josh Alvarez, number 3, Amari Bluford, number 12, Josh Catherman, number 13, Nico Regassa, and number 14, Gershon Nahal. And a traveling call called on the court early on the Hawks.
Yeah, it looked like Christopher was in a 3-2 zone or switching man-to-man on that possession.
Still looking for the first score of the game. Cougars making their way baseline. Kicks it inside, and there's going to be another travel call, this time on number 14, Gershon Nahal. I was talking to head coach of the Cougars earlier, Eddie Carmichael, and although they do have their 5 starters, only 4 of them are really key players for them. Also number 22, who's not on the court quite yet, Devin McWilliams, was deemed one of their key players and makes a real difference on the court. Ball stolen that time by Nguyen, and he will slow it down for the Hawks.
Noticed Oakwood's point guard from last week is not out on the floor right now. Wonder if he's injured or sick. Do we know what's going on with him, Levi?
I am not quite sure about Dylan Matthews. He is suited up, has the shoes on and everything, although it looks like he's going to take a rest for now. We did notice last Wednesday he did have a little bit of an ankle injury nearing the 4th quarter. And that could be due to why he's sitting out right now. Here's Nguyen backing down his defender. Kicks it out in another travel. That's the 3rd one already, not even 2 minutes into the game.
I think that ref likes that call. I think one of them, that one was a travel, but I think there was one before he called it. Maybe it was a little happy whistle there. Looks like Oakwood is out in a 2-3 zone here. 2-3 zone. Extending beyond the three-point line.
This is a three-point shot up off the front iron, bounces off the backboard, but the Cougars another offensive rebound, looking for another three. Off the mark. The Hawks finally come away with it, and speaking of Dylan Matthews, in that win on Wednesday, he had 22 points, 11 rebounds, 3 steals, and 1 block against that game against Gilroy.
Nice shot.
And that was Nguyen with a huge three-point shot for the first points in the game.
It'll be interesting to see who wins the rebound battles today. I know last week Oakwood dominated on the boards, and that allowed them to continue to stay with the defense that they were in. So if they can continue to dominate the rebounds right now while staying in the 2-3 zone, there's no reason to get out of the 2-3 zone.
And another travel. That one's going to be on Josh Catherman.
He's trying to catch up with the other official on those calls. Okay, they're going flat. 1-4 set, flat. Now they're coming up into a high ball pick and roll.
And Nguyen is going to be blocked by number 14, Gershon Nahal. A little too much power on the pass coming out of the hands of Nahal, turning it back over to the Hawks. Here are the call-outs from the coach of the Hawks, Tony Marquez, from the sideline. Hawks running their play, gets inside, gets it down the right side of the rim and rolls off, and the Cougars in transition. And there's another travel. Catherman with his second travel of the day.
Unfortunately, we have more travels than points so far. I'm sure that'll change here soon. Players a little getting used to the other team and getting used to the speed of the game. Noticed Oakwood struggled a little bit on that last possession getting into their set. Maybe that's without having their point guard in the game right now, struggled a little bit. But I know they ran that X set, which is split the post, high post flash, enter it in, and then 2 guards up top, X off of it for the handoff.
Rafa Urbaso comes into the game for the Cougars as Catherman will take a seat on the bench. Here's Sethi making his way inside, lays it up, and a little too much power, but it's going to stay with the Hawks.
Looking for the alley-oop play on this. I think they have a nice alley-oop play on this out-of-bounds play.
Kicks it to Sethi. Trying to make a move on Urbaso. And they're going to say it rolled off Sethi. And it's going to go to the Cougars. Four minutes into the first quarter. 3-0 score. Hawks up over the Cougars. Ball poked out by Tyson Williams, but number 13, Nico Regassa, has a little hand on it before it traveled out of bounds, so the Hawks will take it. And Cougars, a little bit of full court press, stolen away. Let's see what they can do in transition.
Notice Christopher's really struggling with the 2-3 zone right now.
And there's 3 points on the board by number 3, Amari Bluford, and that'll tie the game at 3-3.
Just as I said, they were struggling. They needed to hit that shot because they needed to show that they are capable of hitting those outside shots if they want to get Oakwood to adjust and change their defense.
Nguyen trying to make his way past Bluford. Loses the ball, and Oakwood still handles it. This time stolen away by Nahal. 2v1 fast break. Puts it off the right-hand backboard. Unable to connect, but going to the free throw line he goes.
Early on in this game, whichever team starts to take care of the ball more, I would put my money on them right now. Quite a few turnovers. The Christopher Cougars are struggling versus the Oakwood zone. They have to pass fake before they make these passes, get the zone to overcommit on any pass fakes. That'll then open up their passing lanes to make a pass. And on the other end, Oakwood is struggling to get in their offensive set without their starting point guard in the game.
0 for 2 by Nahal. Nguyen will take it down for the Hawks. Sethi. The Cougars come away with the turnover. Oakwood very fast back on defense, but the Cougars still control very well. A three-point shot. Nails it as number 1, Josh Alvarez.
Nice shot by Josh there.
That's going to be a 6-3 score. Cougars up over the Hawks in Oakwood on NorCal Sports TV. The Christopher Cougars up 6-3 with 3 minutes left in the first quarter over the Oakwood Hawks. The Hawks at home. And it looks like Dylan Matthews is still not on the court for Oakwood. Like you said earlier, one of the starting players that really made a difference the past few weeks during this season. Although he is just at the scorer's table, ready to check in. Here he comes now, Dylan Matthews. Last Wednesday, 22 points, 11 rebounds, 3 steals, and 1 block in the win against Gilroy. Nguyen will take his spot on the bench, and we'll see how he does controlling the Hawks offense.
Nguyen did a good job there in those 5+ minutes of running the show there for Oakwood.
Absolutely. Although they only got 3 points, it was really facilitating the team, getting the passes off, and making sure that they had an open man at the time. And like you said, he did that really well.
Mm-hmm.
Timmy McCain comes into the game for the Cougars as Nahal will come out. Sethi no good from 3.
Big time rebound there. Tyson Williams was really active on the glass last week. He's doing it again today. He was a major difference maker in their game last week.
Absolutely. 21 rebounds, 2 blocks, 1 steal, and 6 points in the win against Gilroy. Matthews strong on the defense, able to stop the run, and a foul on the Cougars. That will be called on Devin McWilliams. And he was the player deemed as one of the essential key players for the Cougars, even though he wasn't a starter. Looked like it could have been a travel call on Matthews, although it turns it over. Cougars in transition, making the 2 points to go up by 5 with 2 minutes left in the first.
Yeah, Christopher is in a, looks like to me like to be an odd front zone. Maybe a 1-3-1 or a 3-2. They're kind of switching it a little bit here and there. It's really giving Oakwood a tough look here.
Mylius blocked, but Williams getting the block attempt and putting it back up for 2 to get the Hawks on the board once again.
I think a good idea for Oakwood would be to come down maybe one of these possessions and just pass it around 4 times real quick. Get the Christopher defense to shift a little bit. Will help them identify the defense a little better before they then start attacking the gaps.
We will see if they do that as Daniel Mariscal comes into the game for the Cougars. A slow start similar to last week's game against Gilroy as the Cougars miss another layup attempt, but Mylius tips it out of bounds, giving it back to the Cougars.
Yeah, speaking of Mylius, he again was, or not again, but last week he was really active on the glass for his team too. A hustle player, gets a lot of action, a lot of 50-50 balls he's involved in.
5 points, 9 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1 block last week as a 3-point shot is up and nailed by Amari Bluford.
It's 3 threes now that I can recall from this first quarter here from Christopher. That's really opened up the game a little bit. Oakwood may have to make an adjustment on defense.
0 for 2 from the free throw line, 3 three-pointers. And count that 2 as well for 2 two-point shots made as well.
Yeah, so the zone that Christopher's running right now, it's really making these passing angles. If you notice, the defenders have their hands in all the passing angles. There's going to have to be more movement from behind the zone on Oakwood, or Oakwood's just going to have to go 4 out, pass the ball around, and just get them to get out of position a little bit. Because right now, it looks like it's either a 3-2 or a 1-3-1, and Oakwood's kind of matched up with it.
Baseline drive up and good to put the Hawks up, up to 7, but the Cougars still up 13-7 with 20 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Blueford controlling.
Yeah, Oakwood was able to finally get the ball down on the wing down there where they can attack that baseline. They've been struggling just getting an entry pass versus Christopher's defense.
Williams with another steal. Clock down to 3. Has a chance, making his move inside. Fouled as he goes up. 1.5 seconds left on the clock, but he will have the chance to add 2 before the first quarter clock expires.
Huge momentum swing here if he can make even just one of these free throws. Close the quarter. They were down 8. If they can close it down just 5 or 4, be a big, big play here by Tyson.
A little bit too strong. Has a chance for one more. Unable to connect for the second one. It looks like they'll have a chance. It will not count. A little too strong, but nearly went in anyway. Cougars up 13-7 on NorCal Sports TV. This broadcast of Oakwood School basketball is brought to you by Oakwood School. Learn all about us at oakwoodway.org. The NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. 5-day overnight basketball camp in the Sierra Foothills. Go to www.norcalsportstv.com/camp for all the details. Straight Sports. Custom uniforms. Go to straightsports.com for more. This broadcast of Oakwood School basketball is brought to you by NorCal Sports TV, live from Oakwood High School in Morgan Hill, California. The Christopher Cougars, traveling from Gilroy, takes an early lead 13-7 up over the home team Hawks. Starting the second quarter, I'm Levi Flores along with Devin I. And Coach I, what have you seen in the first quarter that needs to change in the second and the rest of the game?
Well, Oakwood needs to do a better job for sure on offense in terms of just getting an entry pass to the wings, if at all possible, or to the high post. So far, it's been an adventure, in all honesty, to get a couple passes without a deflection in the half court. So they need to do a better job of being able to run their sets without any passes being deflected and really attack the paint against that zone. And on the defensive end, Oakwood needs to be able to basically contest the three-point shot a little bit better, because Christopher hit 3 threes there in that first quarter. They're on pace to hit 12 threes for the game, which is pretty tough to come back from.
Both teams starting off very strong, making their first shot of the second quarter apiece. And Oakwood trying to answer back, but doesn't, as he is blocked by number 22, Devin McWilliams. The Hawks will remain with possession, inbounding from the baseline.
That's a
looking
travel
for Milius, and yes, it is indeed a travel on Amon Rajans.
It's amazing how many people actually don't know that rule, unless you're really taught that and coached it up and practiced it. When it's a dead ball, you are not allowed to run the baseline like that. You're actually given about a foot space. It used to be you had a pivot foot. You couldn't lift it up, but they've kind of changed that. You have an invisible box of about a foot to your left and to your right to move. And if you go beyond that, the refs will call travel on you on dead balls.
I'm sure Coach will talk to him about that at the next break. Make sure it doesn't happen again, but the Cougars looking for another 3. This one's a little too strong.
Hit the wire. Out of bounds. Hit the rim, bounced up, and hit that support wire hanging above the backboard. Oakwood ball.
Matthews still in the game for the Hawks. Didn't start today, although leading the team last week in another travel, this time on Rajans.
That zone really giving Oakwood troubles. If they can just get it side to side just once, I think they'll be able to get it to the paint for a layup or a great look.
And after 2 travels in a row, Rajans comes out of the game and Nguyen takes over. 2 great point guards in the game for Oakwood. Here is Nguyen now. Matthews calling for it at the top of the key. Nguyen, baseline. Little too strong. Williams comes off with it. Matthews for 3. Just short. Second chance opportunities upon second chance opportunities, but the Cougars come away with a breakaway too.
Tough one there. Loose ball right in front of Matthews. Went for it. Didn't get it. Gave up to 2 the other way.
Matthews always gets back on defense no matter where he is on the court, although at that time the offense was just able to get by him in a swift motion. And Mariscal will be called with a push.
Good pass.
Beautiful pass inside to Williams. In and out of the hands. Really unexpected by Williams on that backdoor pass. Kind of hard to get in there and just slipped out of the hands, out of bounds. Gets the pass inside. Layup just off the mark. Put up by Alvarez, but Williams down the other way. Splits the defenders off the glass. No good.
It's almost a beautiful move by Williams there.
That's another 3 by the Cougars. That's Max Hernandez.
Wow, that's tough. 4 threes. Christopher's hot right now.
No signs of stopping.
No, and they're getting good looks too.
Sethi trying to answer. Just a little shy. Alvarez floats it up just over the head of number 23, Timmy McCain, turning it over to the Hawks.
Good look, just a little too high.
Double-digit lead by the Christopher Cougars. 4.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Matthews controlling the team. Turnaround jumper, a little too strong. Second chance opportunities by the Cougar. Matthews has the right idea here, making sure with the zone defense, as soon as he drives inside, each one of the Cougars is coming in and bombarding him, and then he has his teammates on the outside, and that makes great opportunities for three-point shots.
Yeah, what I can say is Christopher's defense is designed, I don't know if purposefully or not, but designed to stop dribble penetration up top with this odd front zone. A lot of times I'll do that if I'm facing a really, really talented guard on my opposing team. I'll do a 1-3-1 or a 1-1-3 just to kind of put pressure on them, and then if you get beat, you got that back line to stop them before they get into the paint, and it also makes those passes difficult. So I'm not sure if Christopher had the game plan or if that's just the defense that they play, but it's going to be tough because Oakwood really relies on Matthews' penetration.
Williams hits a 3 for the Hawks. Banks it in from deep, bringing the lead down to 8. Baseline drive, answering back is Gershon Nahal.
Nice play there. Got the ball to the high post and got open behind the zone for a nice dump-off layup.
Matthews and Nguyen. Nguyen pulls up for 3, just off the mark. Team has the right idea, just unable to connect, and it's good to work on those fundamentals as Timmy McCain gets inside for 2.
Yeah, Christopher's going to be a tough matchup tonight if they keep hitting threes and then they also compound it inside like they did the last 2 possessions. Oakwood has their hands full tonight.
Matthews gets around his defender, trying to kick it to Mylius, although comes off the defender. Fast break. McCain off the glass in for 2, putting him up by 14.
That was 2 big men leading the break. That was impressive. The 2 biggest guys on the court just did a 2-on-1 fast break to perfection.
No win inside. Gets the foul, throws it up, and going to the line for 2. They're going to call that one on Gershon Nahal of the Cougars. 5 fouls on the Cougars so far, only 2 on the Hawks. Able to hit the first one, and coming into the game is Amon Rajans for Sethi.
Another good-sized young man for Christopher. Christopher's got some good size over there on their JV team. Will be interesting to see if Oakwood can keep Christopher off the glass with the size out on the floor right now for Christopher.
Matt Inne in the game for the Cougars. First time for him. Coach was contemplating putting him in as a starter, although decided last minute to keep him out and put him in as a secondary. Shot clock down to 3, having baseline, and the ball is going to sail out of bounds, turning it over to the Hawks.
I was actually anxious to see. I just wanted to see Christopher just get the shot up off the rim and see if those big bodies were going to go clean it up, get the offensive rebound and lay it in, because they got some great size out there right now.
Mylius. Nguyen thought about it for just a second. Decided to keep it with the team for now. Matthews floats it up off the glass, no good. 1 minute left in the second quarter. Cougars looking to extend their lead going into the half. Another 3 is up. Oh my goodness, another one, Max Hernandez.
Wow. 5 threes so far on my count, first half.
Matthews looks like he's burnt out coming off of the bench already. 40 seconds left in the second quarter, taking things into his own hands. Puts another 2 on the board.
That was a great take. What I see, though, is he's going to have to do a lot of over-penetration like that to make plays, but if he shoots it, who's going to get back for them on defense? Christopher's going to have a lot of transition looks here.
A steal by Matthews, nothing but court in front of him, puts it off the glass and in for another 2, making it an 11-point game.
2 big plays right there by Matthews. If they can get a stop here, momentum shifts a little bit in their favor going into the half.
Cougars a little bit of worry on their face. 6 seconds left as the ball goes out of bounds off an A.
With 6 seconds, you get 6 dribbles. 1.
Matthews very aware of the time, looking at it before going down the court, gets it to Nguyen. Nguyen puts it up, blocked, and no shot is going to go up after that. Cougars up 29-18 on NorCal Sports TV.
I wake up every morning and I'm really excited to come to school and learn new things.
Classes are challenging, but the faculty is always ready to help you with any problems you have.
All the teachers are really fun and cool, and they give such interesting and cool projects to do.
What makes Oakwood special is that we have a nice theater program.
Oakwood is full of so many talented people and so many supportive teachers that really try to build you up to be the best you can be.
I love Oakwood because of all of its fun activities like Spirit Week and the Freedom Festival.
We help them to be brave and to take chances, and we help them to be their true selves.
The growth and transformation of the school over the last 19 years has been incredible.
I don't think there's any other school I love more than this school.
Sky's the limit for them. They could do whatever they want, and we're here to support them.
My classmates are going to be the leaders of our generation.
I was involved in quite a few extracurriculars during my time at Oakwood. I was vice president of Model UN. I was part of the stock market club. I was involved with Interact for a few years at the beginning. I was on the yearbook committee for 3 semesters, and I played soccer and tennis for 3 years at Oakwood. So taking part in all of those extracurriculars was really fun for me. I don't think I would have had the opportunity to do that at any other school.
I think one of the most valuable things I found at Oakwood is just sort of like the ability to kind of explore and just be like kind of the agent of your own education. That sounds cliche, but basically just like if there's anything that you wanted to do or to learn about, like the whole community, like other students and teachers, they would just be really encouraging.
And the opportunities that Oakwood gives students that I couldn't find at any other school were really the advanced placement program. There were so many opportunities for me to expand my horizons and go into fields that I really wanted to explore and get that credit for college before I even started university.
And that's so formative in high school when you're thinking about your identity and who you are and what you want to do in the future. And I think a lot of schools don't take that into account.
I would say that one of the benefits of Oakwood is that it's a very resourceful school and campus. So one thing that the faculty does is they make sure that you are aware of all the resources that they have for you, whether it be for college, whether it be for clubs, or even like trying to plan what classes you want for the next year. They're really good about just making sure you are well informed.
Because Oakwood gave me so many opportunities to do so many things that I really felt like I did stand out compared to some other applicants who in other schools may have just focused on their academics or focused on a sport, or I kind of branched off and really learned what I cared about and really got to understand many different areas of learning.
I believe Oakwood made me the best well-rounded applicant I possibly could be. The combination of great academics offered at Oakwood, but also the ability to get involved with a wide variety of activities, clubs, sports, and service opportunities made me the best person I could going into the college application process.
The college preparation process is really thorough. They have all sorts of different resources out there for you.
My college counselor really helped encourage me. He was like, oh, I think that this place would be a great fit for you, and then you should definitely apply. So he really helped me. He encouraged me to sort of like put my heart, like put my all out into like the application, and I'm super grateful for that.
Oakwood is extremely integrated. Our English teacher, not only would he help take in our essays and check them, our rough drafts for his class, but he would also take in our college application essays and check those for us
I'm really thankful that in high school I had such great preparation that in college I succeeded so well. I finished undergrad in 3.5 years, so if that could speak for anything, it's more like a combination of how Oakwood prepared me and my drive and passion for education.
I think my favorite part of going to Oakwood was being able to build such close relationships with my teachers. I think that's really helped me coming into college, of not being afraid of my professors, but being able to rely on them as a support and an encouragement.
Being at Oakwood, it's really easy to just walk in and talk to any teacher. And I do the same thing here at UCI, to the point where in lecture now, professors will look at me for confirmation, like, is the class confused? Are they not? Am I confused? Because they recognize my face.
I wake up every morning and I'm really excited to come to school and learn new things.
Classes are challenging, but the faculty is always ready to help you with any problems you have.
All the teachers are really fun and cool, and they give such interesting and cool projects to do.
What makes Oakwood special is that we have a nice theater program.
Live at Oakwood High School, NorCal Sports TV, the Christopher Cougars up 29 to the Oakwood Hawks 18. First half of basketball, a really great half. And Christopher, according to Coach I's count, has 5 3-pointers so far. And how is that going to affect this second half?
Well, a lot. I think Oakwood has a lot on their plate. They had a lot to discuss there in a halftime. We'll be really anxious to see any kind of adjustments that Oakwood has coming out. But when they can shoot the ball like that, as well as have the size, as well as to be able to get stops on defense like that, it's going to be a tough half here for Oakwood to come back. They're going to have to get hot and make some plays and probably score some plays on the defensive end, create some points with their defense, and not just rely so much on their offense.
Sethi trying to start off with a 3-pointer for Oakwood, unable to. And we will see what happens in the second half, if Oakwood will come back or if the Cougars will take it from this point. That turnaround jumper is good by Gershon Nahal.
Nice shot. That was a nice little high post entry, one power dribble. Kept it high, scored over the defense. That was a good move.
And Matthews, who is the leading point guard right now for Oakwood, did not start the game, although he did the first few games for them. Had a little bit of an ankle injury in the win last week against Gilroy, although has been in the game ever since, it was late in the first quarter when he came in for the Hawks. Ball stripped away by Devin McWilliams, and they will convert for 2 on the opposite end. Nico Regassa with the 2 points.
Yeah, it looks like Oakwood's offensive adjustment is to put their wings deep in the corner. At least that was the look early on. Oh, nice
Williams,
play.
a little bit too strong. And the Cougars will come away with it. And the ball movement by the Cougars absolutely incredible, as a foul down low is put on the Hawks. So 2 free throws will go up by Regassa.
Yeah, Christopher has a nice little rhythm to their offense. Oakwood, a little too much dribbling up out top. I know now they're trying to get it to the wing a little bit more and attack it on the baseline drive or even shoot the corner three. But Christopher is doing a good job on offense with a nice mix of passing and dribbling and getting some good ball movement.
And we can see why the Cougars are 6-0. The last game against Hollister, a huge blowout win for them. As look at this, the ball drops down and the Cougars get another 2.
Nice rebound and finish.
Matthews trying to answer back here. Ball stripped away, going to the Cougars. 2-on-1 fast break, gets into the body, and that is a 20-point lead for the Cougars.
Nice move. Looked like you might have took an extra step there, but, hey, it's never a travel if they don't call it.
Still plenty of game time for Oakwood as another steal taken away by Alvarez. 3-on-1 fast break, stripped away by Matthews.
Nice block.
Full court, east to west, down to Williams, and that one travels out of bounds.
Yeah, so this was what I was worried about with Oakwood. The adjustments at the halftime. There's a lot of adjustments that's going to be required of them to attack Christopher's defense. Again, as I mentioned in the first half, Christopher's defense is kind of designed to plug the penetration from the top. So Oakwood's really going to have to attack that defense from the wing or the baseline or get the ball to the high post. But right now, it's been pretty one-dimensional in terms of how they're attacking Christopher's defense.
Another strip by Alvarez. Matthews going for another block, doesn't get it, although the shot will not go up, and the Cougars still looking for another chance to put the ball up into the net. And a travel on Rajans. And we keep seeing from the Christopher Cougars second chance opportunities, getting the offensive rebound, doing things on their side of the court and not letting Oakwood get the ball, even though it should be fairly easy for them to get their hands on it. And I think that's why most part that the Cougars are up by 20 at this moment.
Yeah, Christopher is giving Oakwood a taste of their own medicine from last week. Oakwood last week dominated on the rebounds and got out in transition and got a lot of points that way. And Christopher's basically doing to them what Oakwood did last week to Gilroy.
Williams hits the hardwood as Alvarez will come up with the foul on the push. The Christopher Cougars must have watched some footage or tape or something of this Oakwood team, as they are really picking them apart, keeping them to only 18 points 2.5 quarters in. Yep. And another steal.
Yeah, there you see it again. They're taking away the penetration down the gut. He's not going to be able to penetrate down the gut like he did the last few games. They're taking that away, and that's what I was talking about in regards to they're going to have to enter it to the wing or to the baseline or to the high post. They got to figure something out. What I might do if I'm Oakwood is I might put somebody else out top and put your most aggressive slasher, which is Matthews, at the high post or on the wing and let him kind of create from that direction, because right now they're really, really plugging those driving lanes, and he's not going to be able to blow by his man and get into the paint right now to be effective.
Another foul on Alvarez as Rajans creates the turnover, and he will inbound from the sideline. Here's Sethi. Poked away, another turnover. Here goes Regasa. And a push from behind on Sethi.
Good active hands there on defense by Christopher to get the steal. Sethi will have to fake the pass before you make a pass.
Big man in the key puts it up as Nahal. And from the baseline is Bluford.
They're dominating them in the paint right now.
Matthews drives straight inside, gets it to Williams, but blocked by McWilliams.
Matthews, good job there, penetrated again. They cut him off. He did a good job stopping and kicking. He's going to need his teammates to make some plays for him once he does make that pass. I'm going to be curious here. The last 4 minutes here of this third quarter, I'm going to see if Matthews continues to drive down the gut of the defense up top, and we'll see what happens out of it.
Matthews controlling. Double team, kicks it to the wing. 3-point shot up, just off the mark, comes off to the Cougars.
Good penetration by Matthews. He drew 3 defenders, and that's what I was talking about. His teammates are going to have to step up and hit a couple shots. It was a good look. Keep shooting. You'll make the next one.
Amari Bluford called with the travel. And a normal player for the Cougars, Christian Chelsvig, not on the court today, although he will be later tonight in the varsity game. He will be playing for the varsity Cougars against the Oakwood High Hawks here in Morgan Hill, California. Catch that next on NorCal Sports TV.
Oakwood was able to get it to the wing there to Tyson. He was able to attack from the wing. I think they need to try that a little more often if they can.
There's Williams fighting for it, gets it to Matthews, and Matthews just off the mark. Matthews looking for any points he can get as Williams gets a steal. Going to stay with Oakwood. 40-18, Cougars up over the Hawks.
Good steal by Tyson. Good hustle back on defense to stop him from the easy 2 points there.
Gets Matthews top of the key, pulls up for 3. A little bit too strong.
Good design play on the out of bounds. We call those bobs, baseline out of bound on scouting reports. A little bob play there. Made a little wall, kick it to him up top. Wall closed. Got a great look. Just missed it.
Matthews playing 21 straight minutes. Running out of energy, it looks like, as he's missed 2 3-pointers in a row.
Nice move.
Bluford finding his way inside.
Bluford's a crafty little point guard. He gets in there, makes some plays. I've seen him hit a 3 as well, so he stretches out the defense, and then when you come out on him, he'll blow by you. Nice shot by Bluford.
Rajan's looking for something. Matthews off the foot, goes to the Cougars. 2v2 fast break, finding an open shot, gets it from about 10.
I see a timeout coming here from Oakwood. They're going to talk about what they have to do to attack this defense.
And there is the timeout, just like you said. Cougars up 44-18 over the Oakwood Hawks. 2 minutes left in the third on NorCal Sports TV.
This school has shaped me into the person that I am today.
It's just been a really wonderful school to go to. I love all the classes here, and I've made so many new friends.
Everyone is just so kind to me, and I'm very thankful.
I have so many new opportunities that I wouldn't have had at any other school.
There's not enough I can thank Oakwood for all the benefits and all the memories that I've had here.
I couldn't express how thankful I am for Oakwood.
This school has shaped me into the person that I am today.
It's just been a really wonderful school to go to. I love all the classes here, and I've made so many new friends.
Everyone is just so kind to me, and I'm very thankful.
I have so many new opportunities that I wouldn't have had at any other school.
There's not enough I can thank Oakwood for all the benefits and all the memories that I've had here.
Live from Morgan Hill, California, Oakwood High School, home of the Hawks, as the Cougars traveling here are up 44-18 over the home Hawks. Matthews will take a seat on the bench for the first time in 3 quarters as a dish inside to Williams, gets it off the glass and in for 2 for, I believe, the second basket of the third quarter for Oakwood.
Great play out of the timeout by Coach. Great play. If you can't pass it to the wing, do a dribble handoff to the wing and get it there. They did a great job, got it to the wing, then attacked. Great job. We call those DHOs, another terminology for scouting reports when you start writing it up. DHO stands for dribble handoff.
It looks like the momentum will shift into Oakwood territory. Down by 24, but 2 plays in a row for them, looking for their third. Sethi. Making his move. Finds his way inside, tosses it up, gets it off the rim, and Williams takes a hard hit to the ground.
Nice take by Sethi to get in there, into the paint, shoot the shot, give his chance Tyson a great opportunity at the offensive rebound and putback.
Timmy McCain will be called for the foul as Williams will go to the foul line. 1 minute, 11 seconds left in the third quarter as that one rattles in and out, leaving the score at 44-20. That one just a little short, and you could see Williams upset with himself.
Yeah, Tyson leaving some points off the board. He's missed some free throws that have given him a great chance at getting some easy points.
Here's Williams trying to answer back.
Oh, that can't happen.
Arbaso gets it on the opposite end.
Yeah, that can't happen. You can't have your forward have a fast break layup like that, miss it, and then your team not be able to get back to stop the layup on the other end. That was a tough break for Oakwood.
5-second differential between shot clock and game clock, although it will not matter as the ball is turned over. Shot clock turned off, 25 seconds. Cougars up 46-20. Arbaso. Rajans comes away with it, down to 7. Oakwood looking for another score. Sethi has it from the corner. Comes off short. And the Cougars will throw one up, but it will not go in and count. So the Cougars 46 over the Hawks 20. 1 quarter left to go on NorCal Sports TV. The end of the third, the Cougars up 46 to the Oakwood High Hawks 20, and a 26-point lead coming into the fourth quarter. Not likely that Oakwood could come back, but they could close the gap and make it look good for their scores and statistics in the future.
Yeah, I think Oakwood's best offense right now needs to be their defense. Maybe make an adjustment defensively, even if it's something they've never tried before. Little aggressive traps, do something where they can maybe get some deflections and get out in the open court. And even if they do a trap and Christopher gets by it, maybe it rushes them into a quick shot where they can get the rebound and push it in transition. It's kind of like throw the kitchen sink at them right now, see what you can do being down 26 with 8 minutes to go.
And it's not always about the win. It's always just about learning something and making sure that in the future you can do that same thing or change something so that you know what to do.
Absolutely, you're right. And one of the things that Oakwood might do right now is, I've done this before, where you just set little small goals within the game. Maybe see if they can cut the score down to 20. And then, you get there, then you set it again. So set some goals, maybe get some good looks, get some stops on the other end, and just focus on those goals right now, as the result looks like it might be in hand already. Too bad Oakwood doesn't have another true point guard on their roster. That would really help them right now. Matthews, very confident ball handler. If they had another confident ball handler out there, they can maybe shift him to another position and make him a scorer rather than a facilitator right now.
And even number 22, Andy Nguyen, is listed as a shooting guard, although he does play that point guard position when Matthews is not available in the game. Gets it to Elias underneath and nails it for the points of the Hawks in the fourth quarter.
Nice job. They got 2 points there on the defensive end. I think that's going to be their best chance to put points on the board right now, is to create some points on the defensive end and in transition. Nice shot.
Urbaso nails another triple for the Cougars.
That was a nice shot off the dribble, too, going to his left.
Matthews still controlling. Matthews, only a sophomore, listed at 6 feet tall. There's 2 juniors on the JV team for Oakwood, but I'm sure Matthews, with his skill level, will be up along with multiple other people from JV next year on varsity.
Yep.
And multiple substitutions coming into the game, including number 5, Sherihan Dash for Oakwood.
It's a great opportunity for some of these young men to get in and get some experience and play some basketball.
And I believe that is also number 44, Landis Shen for Oakwood. Matthews just off the mark once again, coming off to the Cougars. Another fast break. Moving around Matthews, no foul, although Ane able to put it back in on the second chance opportunity.
Unfortunately, I think Christopher is going to get a few more transition buckets like that, as Matthews gets really aggressive here to try to score with them down, and then nobody getting back on defense. Usually your point guard is the man getting back in transition defense, and with him over-penetrating, they're going to be at risk for those transition baskets the other way.
Here's another 3. Banks it in is number 12, Josh Catherman.
Nice shot.
And a timeout on the court with 4 minutes, 57 seconds left. The Cougars up 56 to the Hawks 22 on NorCal Sports TV. Live from Oakwood High School, the Christopher Cougars traveling here to the home team, the Hawks, as they take the lead 56-22 with just under 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Oakwood looking to diminish the lead just a little bit as Matthews, taking his way inside, gets fouled by an A. I'm Levi Flores along with Coach Devin I, and Coach, you are the head coach of the San Jose City College Cougars, right?
Jaguars,
excuse me.
It's all right.
And what have you seen in this game that you would like to see in your own team?
Well, to be honest, I like how the Cougars of Christopher are doing a great job on defense. They've really plugged the driving lines, especially driving down the gut. So they've actually done an excellent job of that. I don't know if that was their game plan or if that's how they play, but no question that has thrown a wrench into Oakwood's game plan with Matthews penetrating from the top. So props to Christopher on that for coming in and really taking away any driving lanes and any wing entries in reality. They're winning this game. I know the scores a lot, but most of that's coming from their defensive stops.
Catherman with another 3 for the Cougars. And Matthews throwing up another one a little too strong.
Nice big-time rebound there.
And another transition bucket by the Cougars. That's Logan Harris.
And another 2 points scored off of a defensive stop.
Here's Mylius. Dash puts up a shot.
Oh,
a little bit
shot.
Too strong. Had the open shot, you got to take it.
Absolutely. Too much size inside down there for Christopher.
4 offensive rebounds on the play for the Cougars. And like you said, the size does matter down low. You gotta have big men in order to get those rebounds.
Absolutely.
Matthews has the open lane and a little too strong. He must be absolutely tired playing just about 25 minutes in the game.
Yeah, and they're actually fortunate that went out of bounds, because if that would have been a rebound, Christopher, it would have been a 2-point layup the other way in transition. Oakwood's going to have to shore up that transition D if Matthews gets into the paint like that and shoots those shots.
And the head ref signals to the clock manager to just run the clock. With 3 minutes left in the fourth, Cougars up 63-23.
Good ball movement here by Christopher. That's great offense.
Catherman with another one. That's 3 3-pointers in a row for him without missing.
That was good team basketball right there. They made some solid passes, got the ball inside, kicked it back out for an open 3. Great offense there by Christopher.
Matthews trying to answer back. This one's good for him.
Nice shot.
Catherman just a little bit too confident, a little bit too much power, and Matthews.
Great move by Matthews there.
Gets the foul on the inside, going to the line for 2.
Free throws. Don't think it would have mattered to the ending outcome. However, I can't remember a free throw made by Oakwood yet.
I believe they're 0 for 5 from the line. From what I can recall, I know they shot a few more. I just can't remember off the top of my head.
It's been a tough night for Oakwood. Just wasn't their night tonight.
And this is just JV as of right now, although varsity playing next on NorCal Sports TV, taking on the Christopher Cougars varsity team.
Some more good ball movement here by Christopher. Look at that.
Catherman's open. Thought about it for a second, but Matthews was there to stop him.
Hey, I'm a coach. I love the ball movement. Just missed.
Hernandez a little bit too much power. And Matthews called with the travel. A lot of travels tonight.
Not sure that was a travel, but the ref has the final say.
Catherman again. Williams with another rebound, and Oakwood just trying to put a pin in it, getting a few more points. And Williams takes down his own player. Shot clock is now turned off.
It's become a track race now. Transition, transition, transition.
It looks like that'll do it. The Cougars up 66 to the Hawks 27. I'm Levi Flores for Coach Devin I, Jason Green, and the rest of our crew. Thank you for watching NorCal Sports TV.